Countertops are quartz. They're 2.5 inches, and this is called a waterfall edge. The exterior cabinets are glass. They're uplit. They have an opaque glass door, and then glass shelves that are inside, and also the bottom end interior cabinets are uplit. The backsplash that we chose here was a glass mosaic. We have an accent wall on the east side of the kitchen, and then a full backsplash at the cooktop hood area. Again, a purchaser would have the ability to select alternative material if they'd like for units that aren't finished, or could repeat this package or any of the other packages for the 3 other model units that we've yet to see. The appliance package that we're doing is Bosch, so it's a 36-inch side-by-side with an exterior ice maker and a water dispenser. There's a separate oven from the cooktop, and it's a slightly wider cooktop, also by Bosch, chimney-style hood by Bosch, dishwasher by Bosch. And then the microwave that we've done, it's a drawer microwave, which is really cool. You push a button and it opens. You would put your food here, and then you would shut it.
Neat.
And this is by Decor. And then there's a recycling, like a garbage center here. It pulls out with additional cabinets. And countertops, we've got about 8 different choices that a purchaser can choose from. The button here that's on the countertop is for garbage disposal.
Okay.
And then the sink is a slightly deeper sink than a typical sink.
It's a very large countertop. Mm-hmm. All right. Is this the master bedroom?
That is the master bedroom. This is one of the larger master bedrooms, square footage-wise, in the building. It's like 18, I think, by 21. Mm-hmm. This also has a walkout balcony with the glass railings and porcelain tile floors. The hardwood floors throughout the project are oak, although we have 4 different stain choices. So this is an espresso type stain, and then we have 3 others that we've yet to see that would also be a choice.
Right, I've noticed some lighter stains in some of the other models.
This leads to what would be a walk-through closet. The closet organizers are also a choice in terms of color. We have 4 different color choices, this being 1, and 3 additional color choices.
Very good.
Master bath has double vanity. The base of the vanity in this unit is uplit, so it has like indirect lighting. The shower is a steam shower, and it'll have a built-in foldable bench, although that hasn't been installed yet. With a rain shower head, handheld shower head. The whirlpools are kind of cool. They have built-in TVs, and then there'll be an amplifier and speaker that has not been installed yet that would be installed in the ceiling.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And as far as like the surfaces, like this accent wall behind the vanity, you know, all the surfaces of how this bathroom is tiled and all the various cuts of how this bathroom, like in terms of this cut, which I think is like 4 by 12. We've got multiple cut choices, and that's, you know, throughout as far as, you know, what choices a purchaser would have. So they're not limited to just like 12 by 12 blade straight, which is really, really boring.
Right.
Countertop here also is quartz.
I've noticed that of the models that are set up, they seem to have different outdoor spaces, all of them do.
They do, and that's unique to the building. I mean, you actually shouldn't say unique to the building, unique to the tier. And that's just based on just structural components. You know, it's a concrete building, and there's columns that are so many feet apart. So like actually on either side of this balcony here, that's a concrete column, and this is a concrete column, and then that repeats, you know, throughout the building, and that's just a structural component. Like this is concrete, and these columns just continue throughout. So the design of the outdoor space is, you know, driven partially by that.
And one of them on the north side of the building had a pretty big terrace that I went over.
Yeah, the 04 tier, actually 204 specifically, is probably one of the most unique units in the building, in that it has a 1,786 square foot private deck, and that's built over the garage, which is, you know, essentially attached and built into the building. Because of where that particular unit places is the reason that that unit has the benefit of that deck.
Right.
We've actually built out that deck, which of course is included for that unit, but also to give some representation outside of the artistic drawings and renderings that we have on display for how our rooftop deck, the common rooftop deck, is going to be built out.
Could we maybe go take a look at this?
Sure, sure.
All right.
really one of the biggest decks that I've seen in a long time. I mean, that would be exclusive for a unit outside of, say, a rooftop deck for a lower floor level.
Yeah, and I saw the photos of it before coming here today, and I definitely thought it was the rooftop deck.
Yep. This the space of this is actually bigger than the unit. It's like 7, according to the exterior dimensions. And I mean, keep in mind, like, there's some areas that are behind this that we didn't build out, but just the whole footprint of this is 1,786 square feet. So it's a combination of tile and pressure-treated lumber. We're actually going to be staining this, although they haven't finished staining it yet. And then these built-in planters also function as benches. So the tiki torches, the outdoor heaters, the furniture. Again, all of this is part of the April 11th incentive that we've put together. The grill station is set up. It has, we might want to come take a look at this real quick. And this is actually going to be very similar to what we're going to be doing on the roof. So it's set up here with, like, bar fridge, and then bar sink, and then grill with extended heating areas. And we'll have 2 stations like this on the common rooftop deck. And then the concept of, like, the tile and wood, as based on the drawing, is going to be very similar. The pergola. This pergola location is actually going to be at the very front portion on North Avenue.
Okay.
And then all the furniture on the rooftop deck, which is not part of the incentive, but we're actually going to be populating that with, like, seating, sun chairs, all the planning material, and everything built out as depicted. We're going to create an irrigation system for that also to take care of it.
Oh, good. How does the pricing of this unit compare to other units in the same tier?
Well, believe it, this is not the most expensive unit in the building, although for this particular tier it is. And this is priced at $399. The top floor in this same tier is priced at $364. And that would actually be the least expensive penthouse in the building, and that $364 price would include 2 garage spaces. But the unit directly above this, which is essentially the same floor plan as what we saw, less this massive deck, starts at $304,000.
Oh, okay.
So, and then we go up, based on view, which between the second and third floors is $10,000 in every single tier. In particular, the units that are on the corner of North and California, which would be the O2 tier, and on the California side, which would be the East tier and the O3 tier, the views become extraordinarily compelling from the 4th floor, and we actually do a jump in price. Versus $10,000 between the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor, we jump to $20,000 because of the view factor, which really is compelling.
What is great about the view? Is it the park? Is it the skyline surrounding neighborhood?
Well, the 2 tiers in particular that I was talking about, for 202, which is the North and California tier, and then for the O3 tier, which is facing east. The east tier, mainly it's city views, and I mean, it's unobstructed, captivating, full scope. Like really expanded, I mean, really unbelievable views. I mean, you almost feel like you can hold it in your palm because of the floor-to-ceiling windows.